What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I am in the building. I'm keeping things right, keeping them tight. First time to the channel, stop hesitating. Subscribe button down there. Hit it for me. For your daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It's going to change your life. Trust me on this. Today's video, got the CDC director. It's coming out with some new info for us on how to protect yourself from the COVID. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. CDC director says masks are more effective against COVID-19 than a vaccine. Masks are more effective against COVID-19 than a vaccine. Okay, guys. Where they got these super masks at? Can you let me know? That's all I want to know. Where are the super masks at? So folks can get a hold of them, okay? Because there's been all kind of stuff put out that shows that it don't matter if you mask up or not. The virus gonna virus. It's gonna do its thing out there. You know, it ain't gonna be like, oh, I see you got a mask on. She's got a mask on. I will not touch you. I will move on. Stop, man. Robert Redfield. Man, it's amazing how you ain't hear about none of these folks before this. Redfield, Fauci. You know why? Because they weren't doing nothing beforehand. They're getting paid. That's all they doing. Just getting paid doing nothing. Because it comes to find out that I guess you can pay them off is what it looks like. So it says the director of CDC said Wednesday that masks are the most effective way to prevent the spread of COVID-19, even more effective than a vaccine. Then why we fast track a vaccine? Why is the world trying to find a vaccine if all we got to do is wear a mask from here to hell, here to wherever it takes us? You know, I mean, why we even care? What difference does it make? Well, you wouldn't be pushing for no vaccine. Now we're gonna check out this clip of his and give it a little bit of a breakdown. Let's jump into that.
I'm not going to comment directly about the president, but I am going to comment as the CDC director that these face masks are the most important power.
Now hold on. Now, do you see that right there? Now, this is the face mask that he wore in there, okay? This is the one he wore. Now, this guy is so credible that he sat his mask down on a table, on a nasty table, and he picks that face mask up on the interior with his nasty hands. I didn't see any type of hand sanitizer or anything get slapped on his hand before he picked it up. And then he's going to proceed to put that back over his mouth. After it's been laying on the table, he's been touching all the papers, and he's going to touch the inside of it. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, they're almost quacks. You're like, are you serious? I'd like to see if you go in the hospital, if you see doctors, nurses, but they ain't gonna do it like that. There's a certain way that you need to put these things on, and they're only effective at keeping the actual doctor or the nurse from spitting in the open wounds or from getting blood splash in their face and stuff like that. That's what they use for. I hate when people tell me, oh, XQ, man, doctors, they've been wearing it for 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I said, no, man. They wear it when they're in there working on folks. You know what happens when they leave? They take that dirty mask off and they throw it away. And they walk around the hospital so they need to work on somebody else. Don't just stay with a mask over their head the whole time. They probably do now because everybody's freaking out. But I mean, come on, y'all.
Powerful public health tool we have. And I will continue to appeal for all Americans, all individuals in our country, to embrace these face coverings. I've said it, if we did it for...
I don't want to embrace nothing, okay? I mean, if I'm getting the embrace to be my girlfriend, that's what I want the embrace of. I don't want to be embracing this face mask. You act like I'm over here going to kiss the thing, like I need to fall in love with it. I ain't feeling it. Like I told y'all, people are like, oh, you just don't want to wear a mask. And I'm like, yeah, I do not want to wear a mask. I ain't hit it at all. But I've also said that I don't care if folks wear masks. Man, wear your same dirty mask, but it don't make me no difference. I mean, I don't care if you wear it. I just ain't down with the mandates, telling people where they can and can't go if they ain't got one on. I ain't a fan of that. But you know what I do? I go to work, I come to the house. So I'm doing my part. I've social distanced myself all the way out, talking to y'all through the camera. But you know, other than that, boy, my social distance game is tight, bud. That thing is on point.
For 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks, we'd bring this pandemic under control. These actually, we have.
Now, do you see how he just did that? 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks. Which one is it, Robert Redfield? Let me know. 6, 8, 10, 12. Man, that don't mean nothing to me. But the folks in Hawaii, they've been wearing masks since like the middle end of April. And you know what's happened right here over the past month? The cases have spiked. How's that? I don't get it. Y'all understand it? Let me know. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, at any point in time, I mean, I ain't seen it stop the spread anywhere. And they're like, oh man, the young kids are getting it now. Yeah, that's who we wanted to get it the whole time. If a whole bunch of young kids would have got it, then they could have protected the older folks because the young kids are going to be around young kids when they're in school. They ain't going to be around a whole bunch of old people. Man, folks ain't thinking about nothing, bud.
Clear scientific evidence. They work, and they are our.
Now we're gonna check their site. He talking about the clear scientific evidence. He needs to settle down. Folks to get right up here in front of all these folks and God and just lie, boldface. And look at her. What's she looking at? I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. She looking off into the distance. Is there a teleprompter somewhere? They reading off a screen? Let your boy know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Our best defense. I might even go so far as to say that this face mask is more guaranteed to protect me against COVID than when I take a COVID vaccine, because.
Now hold on a second. Then if that's the case, then why has the U.S. blown like I don't even know how many billions of dollars paying all these people all over the world for a COVID vaccine? If if it was just the face mask that was gonna knock it out, like it gets in the face mask, automatically dies. It dies right out, Bo. I mean, when it hits this thing, poof, it turns to dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Now our God. Oh God, mask, the God of mask. It's like, man, stop, bud. That's the mask or pagan, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's pagan and it's ritualistic. That's what it is. I mean, it's a false god, man. But if masks work, let me tell you something. And somebody I seen in one, I was talking in one comment section, and they were like, "Oh, well, Asian countries been wearing them since 2004. You see how great they are." I said, "Now hold on a second. Now it seems that well, not all of, but most of your pandemic type stuff starts in China. And if they so great at masking up, then how do they let it slip out into the rest of the world? If they just mask it up, knock it out right there, let me know. I got time. I got time. Dang, they knew about it. Why didn't they just mask up? Dang, it wouldn't escape. COVID-19, stay right there in China. They knocked it out for us. Nobody else got it. Let me know. I got time. I mean, just go and leave in the comment section. That's all I want to know.
The immunogenicity may be 70%. And if I don't get an immune response, the vaccine's not going to protect me. This face mask.
So you see what that is. He's already setting you up to tell you. You see, all this thing does, all this was a setup. It said, hey guys, that vaccine ain't going to work. So, hey, get prepared. Lockdowns, restrictions, mask. Just get prepared. It's going to be your life now. You see, they just taking it bit by bit. New normal, new normal. And people just acquiescing to it, but it's just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh man, oh we're gonna go back to normal shortly. But they keep telling you that they ain't letting you go until you take it.
Mask will. So I do want to keep asking the American public to take the responsibility, particularly the 18 to 25-year-olds, where we're seeing the outbreak in America continue to go like this.
But you want the 18 to 25-year-olds to get it because they ain't the ones that's dying from it. Have a few died, but yeah, but There's been something critically wrong with him, or they've been big as two houses, man. It's just crazy stuff like that. But dang, bud, you, it ain't killing the young folk. It's killing the real old people. Stop, man. And I think it is. I don't know it for sure. Actually, I don't think it is. I think it's other stuff that's taking them out. That's my 2 cents on it. But I'm like, well, 18, 25-year-olds need to be, they need to take this seriously. Man, they're taking it seriously by staying around each other. Dang, bud, let them go back to school and just be around 18 to 25-year-olds, and then you good. That's all I'm saying.
Because we haven't got the acceptance, the personal responsibility that we need for all Americans to embrace this face mask.
I ain't down with you embracing, okay, Mister the Honorable Robert Redfield, M.D. I mean, it just sounds like you giving us more D. That's what it sounds like. You sound like you bending us over and sliding us with some MD, some more DIC with a K on it, and I ain't feeling it, Robert. Now, of course, just 6 months prior, okay, so we ain't talking about 20, 30 years ago, 6 months prior, they got my man right up there, right in front of God and everybody, and they asked him about mask at that time. Let's see what he says.
Should you wear a mask if you're healthy?
No.
And is there a web?
I mean, but he ain't stutter, he ain't blink or nothing. You know why? Because he knew back then masks weren't gonna do nothing. They had already done tried it. They did their trials and everything. He said, but a mask ain't gonna stop nothing. No, bud, you healthy, man. Don't wear no mask. What's wrong with you? I mean, come on now. Now we see it says right down here, and this is straight from Robert Redfield, said that the role of face masks is for patient source control to prevent contamination of the surrounding area when a person coughs or sneezes. Patient source control. Okay? So somebody who was actually sick. It said individuals with confirmed or suspected COVID-19 should wear a face mask until they are isolated in a hospital or at home. So, and he says right up here that, hey, the most face masks do not effectively filter small particles from the air, do not prevent leakage around the edge of the mask when the user inhales. Man, if it's not going to protect me from small particles coming in, how's it going to protect from small particles going out the size of the mask, folks grabbing the mask? But in closing on this, man, you see, this is the stuff I'm talking about, which is why I don't trust them. I ain't trust them from the start. Man, liars, shysters, scam artists, and everything. Because, man, they telling me stuff that ain't true. And he's got his hand on the face mask. That ain't the way you do it. It's not. I mean, these doctors and nurses and all this stuff, man, they get shown how to properly put one on and off. They keep from spreading stuff. They keep them from catching stuff. Because when you know what the dirtiest thing that you touch all day, you probably don't even know it. And people who have them, the cell phone. How many people are sanitizing their cell phone? Hand sanitize on your cell phone. How many people sanitize their cell phone every single time? Every time they lay it somewhere, anything like that? Nobody. So they grab the cell phone, grab the mask right in the mouth. Man, how you know there ain't no COVID particles on that? They ain't put out no documentation to me of how many people have caught the COVID-19 who have done everything by the book. I'd like to know those numbers. They ain't gonna come out with those numbers though, because they know what they look like. They look like the poo-poo. And we just seen too many places right now that they've had mask mandates for a while, and somehow cases are rising. Let me know. I mean, I thought that's supposed to be the perfect protection right there. Better than a vaccine, Robert Redfield. So, I mean, that's just put more doubt in folks' mind. Dang, man, the vaccine ain't going to save us. All right, which I knew that ain't going to save us. You know what'll save us? Us saying bump y'all and we're moving on. That's what's going to save us. So, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, man. It's just honorable. I don't know if he's honorable or not, man. I think that's a tough word to throw his way right now. So, if y'all just put your words down there in the comment section below for me. As always, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.